Okay, hello everyone. So today we open here exactly almost at yesterday's close. So what we need to pay attention now is this 680s level, which held support very nicely yesterday. And this point of control of previous week previous trading week. If this holds, will initiate a long position and looking for 800, then potentially higher. In case that this will fail and hold below, we need to look for a move down to 600s and for price to go and balance within this area 600s 440s basically, which is previous week's value area low here. So of course this might not happen intraday, but we need to see if this fails, then hits 600s, then holds below, then potentially 440s. Also looking at the daily chart here, we can see resistance here at this 800 levels and an upper Bollinger Band. So we need to see if this will hold for a move higher or if this will break towards this midpoint of Bollinger Bands here towards 500s. Also tracking the dollar index DXY here because hit multi-month resistance here. So if we see some profit taking of dollar index, perhaps we see downside on equities as well. What we need to pay attention is that we have value areas here one after the other. If price is about to reject the highs, let's say, and trades lower, perhaps we should see fast move down to 600s, because when market is well traded in the past, price has no reason to spend much time there and then drags lower. Of course this is for the high side as well, so let's see. When we set the long position here after this support on initial balance high, we need to see if this can go up to 750s, then 800s eventually, unless this is just a fake out move, so we need to see. Stopped out here at the long position, went short against the initial balance high. Need to see if we take it down 700s and initial balance low as statistically as a range. This has high probability to be taken out both sides. So key level here on volume weighted average price to see if this will not hold and go higher, and then if will drag lower. Support at volume weighted average price, now willing to see if this will extend higher eventually. Hopefully this is not find some direction and not just chopping around like this. So looking for a move up to 750s now and 800s eventually. The line in the sun of this trade is this 716, 715 level, which is the point of control of yesterday. Price failed to hold below, so now looking for value area high 750s, then eventually up to 800s or even higher potentially. Scale out the position here, first 10 points. Now need to see how further up. Also worth mentioning that we are in an inside day here, so we haven't broke either side of yesterday's range, so we need to see what price will do. And if it goes at the edges, for example, of yesterday's high, what will do there? If it holds resistance, this will be a nice short opportunity again. Position here, price failed to extend higher. Now we need to see if we hold the resistance here and went short here for a move down to 680s now. Just got shorted at this level. Now is key to see if we break down yesterday's value area low and initial balance low of today in 700s. If we break, we might move nicely downwards. Of course we need to give it another 30 minutes or so to see. So and short it here once more, potentially resistance here, so we need to see when the next 30-minute candle opens, if it gives us a push towards the downside. We'll see failure here, although choppy price action not that clear yet. Scale out here as part of the position. Need to see if we find acceleration towards 700s, and if it fails to hold, then go towards the 680s and yesterday low potentially, but too far from now, so let's give it some time. Here very nice trading. Need to see how price will behave at this point of control here. If it fails, To hold here we should look for a 600 move. Price is trading lower here, making new lows. We need to see these 680s if it holds or if it flashes rapidly towards the downside. The value area low of yesterday's session, so we need to see if we tag yesterday's low and what we'll do there, if it holds or if it fails further towards 600s, 590s. As talked earlier about the dollar index, here we see some more downside and this creates to euro dollar upside here. You can see this rallying here since 107.30 up to 108 plus. So this creates downside pressure on DAX. Of course, this level here, 680 is key, at least scaling out some of the trade here, then eventually for a move down to 580s. Okay, so pushing lower now, just at the yesterday's low. We need to see if this fails, eventually looking for a 600 move. Scale out the position here, just at the low of the range. Now we need to see if we go up to 700, perhaps hold resistance and then lower, or generally if it holds resistance at this 680s level, very important level to see if it holds above or below. Took down yesterday's lows now, so willing to hold at this position for a 600 move. They here and held support at this first hour of cast trading low. Very nice bounce here, although I'm still holding short position for a move down towards 600s, as a range is like 70 points, so perhaps this can expand, although we need to see by how much, because just consolidating in the midpoint of initial balance. We need to see if US give us some direction towards and which side this will be. Currently holding a short position against 720s or so for a move down to 600s. So we need to see now if this can go up to initial balance high and hold resistance, then later 740s, the high of the day and have first half cast trading, to see if this is a good short opportunity for a move down to 700s, then eventually the low of the range. Added a short trade here above 700s for a move down to 680s. We need to see if this can hold or if this will go further. Next level for this trade is 670s. Price trading below 700s here, scale out first part of the position here, still holding short position from early this morning. Now need to see what it does at 680 previous week point of control at the low of the day. Unless we see like a balanced day, then the breakdown will be nice to see. Just flatten the position here, price immediately reversed after the first 30-minute candle. Now need to see if this likely to hold as a resistance again and then goes further downside, although SPY leading the way higher, so perhaps look to initiate any kind of long position at a test of 700s. Initiated a long position here for a potential continuation of this move towards the other side of the range. Of course, need to see 720s initial balance high, then 740s. If this can go up there, this will be nice trade. Although every time price went down to previous week point of control, got bought, so did now. So we need to see now if this can go up to 740s initially, spiking higher now. Scale out further the position here, very nice trade, clear once got in straight up. Second target now need to see if 42s, then eventually higher up to 800s. Just flatten the rest of the position here, scale up 2 targets, then scratch the third, expected this to go up to 740s, then this will be a nice short. Open another long position here against the initial balance low. Need to see if we have continuation towards the upside. SPY holding the highs. If it's about to hold, then DAX will follow as well, most likely. unless SPY reverses aggressively towards the downside and DAX fails below 700s. Now we need to see if this will hold as a resistance, failing to attempt, although just in the middle of the range right now, so it's a risk here. We need to see. Have some divergence again today, like earlier as well. We sold off but then failed to extend. Now we're making new lows on the tick index. Perhaps if this continues towards the downside and SPY goes below 217 level and its opening price, perhaps we'll see some downside if this happens. Flatten the short position here for a scratch. I'm long against the volume weighted average price and 700s now. It's a good trade location against this initial balance low volume weighted average price. SPY pushing towards the high, so let's see. Price seems holding support here on initial balance low of the day. Not sure how much this can extend though. Give it a go and short it here against the initial balance high. I need to see if this will respect once again the level and trade down to 700s. That will be nice 20 points there. Out of this trade here, stopped out. Now we need to see if 740s will have any kind of resistance. The best trade was this pullback here down to 700s. Okay, shorted here the high of the day in the first hour of cash trading, although we have some divergence with Nasdaq tick again at the lower while DAX pushing higher. We need to see after the European cash close if this will hold resistance and reverse towards 700s or if this is likely to go up to 800. If you want to watch the live, my live streaming room for DAX trading during the day, you can go on my Twitter page here at this name and click on this pin to it. Here I have a description of how much it costs per month and or with the free version. Also you have 2 days free trial and then you will be billed on a monthly basis. So you click on this link here which will prompt you to small description here, and then you see the first 2 days is free, then is €19 for each month. You go log in and then you are able to subscribe, so I will give you the password and login details.